Real quick here, I'm just going to do a quick demonstration on today's workout. I just posted a workout. There's 3 different ones on there. Make sure you do the right one if you're going to follow a workout. You have advanced, which is if basically if you feel like you're pretty fit and you're pretty strong, go ahead and do that. Intermediate, if you're kind of, if you've been working out for a little while and you feel like you can keep up a little bit, go ahead and do that workout. Advanced is going to be a little bit more reps and a little bit harder. I guess more volume on your muscles. If you're a newbie or beginner level, it's going to be a little bit less intense, but it still should challenge you pretty good. Okay, the whole point, the whole goal of each and every one of you is to improve yourself. All right. At first, of course, it's going to be hard. Okay, if you haven't exercised or done anything in a while, it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. You're going to be breathing. Just remember this. Okay, you shouldn't feel any sharp pain. Okay, if you feel burning, okay, a burning sensation in your muscles and muscles get fatigued and whatever, that's normal. If you feel like a pinch, like a pinch on your joints, like something really hurts, then stop doing it. Okay. Other than that, no excuses. No, oh, you just, it burns so much. That's the whole point. Okay. It's supposed to burn. It's supposed to challenge your muscles. It's supposed to, get you burning calories. So make sure you do the workouts properly. I'm going to show you guys pretty much every exercise in this workout list that I posted today. That way, because I know there's a couple in there that you guys have probably never heard of or probably seen, or you think you've heard of them, but you're not sure. And I want to make sure everybody's doing the right technique, okay? Proper form, proper posture and everything, so you don't hurt yourself, or basically you do it right and hit the muscles that you're supposed to hit, okay? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing is going to be the push-ups. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do regular push-ups if you're a little bit more advanced, if you got a little more strength. And then I'm going to show you a couple of ways you can adjust if you cannot do a proper push-up. The whole goal of this exercise is to complete, if you're doing it advanced, is do 100 push-ups. Whatever you start with, you can't switch. That means if you start with regular push-ups on your feet, you cannot go to your knees afterwards, okay? Basically, you're not going to do continuous 100 push-ups. I mean, many people can't do that. Okay, so what you need to do is break it up. Try to do as many as you can. So let's say you do 20, and there's 20. And then if you then you break it up by tens, it doesn't matter as long as you do the 100 push-ups. All right. So first thing, okay, let me get a good position here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you the position from the front too, but this is how your body should look if you're doing a normal push-up. You can see, back straight. Okay, my head's not hanging. Okay, my back is not doing this. My butt's not high. You have to find that spot where you're straight like this. When you come down, chest does not touch the ground. You come to 90 degrees, push back up. So they look like this. Okay? Width of your arms. Okay? Not too wide, not too narrow. Okay? If you go too wide, that's a wide push-up. That's not what we're doing. We're doing regular push-ups. So arms should be this far apart. Here. So you see that? 90 degrees. Heads up. Don't look up. Don't let your head hang. Head should be level and neutral. Okay? If you're doing on the knees, okay, if you're a typically woman or even if you're a guy and you just don't have the strength, okay, you can cross your feet, keep them like this, doesn't matter. Same thing, same concept. Okay, I'm going to try to be as straight as I possibly can. Come down, roll on your knees. Okay? Do not do this. Puts a lot of stress on your shoulders, on your joints. It's not good. Okay? Again, I can't emphasize it. Pay attention to your head. Okay? There. These are knee push-ups, or AKA girl push-ups. Okay, then guys, the second thing on the list is called I call them body pulls. Okay? Some people call them body rows. Doesn't matter. We call them here body pulls. Okay? This is going to work your back. Okay? Your traps, rhomboids, okay, rear deltoid, a little bit of your bicep, not too much, okay. This is a good back exercise. And also, the way we do them is going to help you work your core, which is your abdominal muscles, back, all that good stuff, okay. So, when you start off, you have to have a bar. It's not laying too high, not too low either, okay. But you just kind of see the distance. Right now I'm about, I don't know, what is it, about 20 inches off the ground, okay. You're going to go about to the point where your arms, when you pull yourself up, they should be about 90 degrees, okay? Plant your feet, Maybe you guys can see me pretty good there. I'll give you a different angle here in a second. And you're gonna pull yourself up, okay? I'm not using my legs to pull myself up, okay? It's all upper body. And you're gonna see here in another angle that my core is tight and I'm straight. Butt goes in, okay? You keep your stomach tight, core tight, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys one more demo. As you can see, I'm not going too wide either, okay? Right about there. Neck straight, butt up. It's 1, 2, okay? Let's take a look at it from another angle. Okay, this is from this angle, from the side view angle, okay? I'm gonna start off by hanging. Plant your feet, 90 degrees on your feet. Butt comes up. You can see I'm straight. My head's not hanging. It's not coming in. My butt's not dipping. Straight. Stomach tight. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Let's take a look at another angle. As you can see, I'm not extending my arms all the way up. Start here. Retract your shoulder blades. Up. Okay, next thing is on the list is pull-ups, right? If you're advanced, you're going to be doing, I believe it's 3 pull-ups, and intermediate, beginner, whatever. Now the key with the pull-up, okay, you're going to be working your lats, your biceps. A lot of places, a lot of trainers, they encourage people when they do a pull-up or a pull-down to not extend their arms all the way out. Okay, here we encourage you to do that, okay? There's times we'll say you don't need to do it, but the reason why I want you guys to do it is because I want you to implement your arms, your biceps a little bit, okay, and develop some strength, okay? Basically what we do here is pretty much military style pull-ups. There's also what's called a kipping pull-up, which a lot of CrossFit places teach. Those are pretty good too, but they're pretty advanced, and we'll discuss those later on another video. Okay, so the whole point of the pull-up, again, I'm going to go about shoulder width apart, right about here, not too narrow, not too wide. If you go too wide, it's good. I mean, you're implementing your lats more, but they're a lot harder, okay? So we're going for basically a regular grip pull-up. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you know, go to the machine, do a pull-down machine where you pull the weight down and bring the barbell right below your chin. If you can touch your chest, that's fine. You know, keep your back straight or arch it a little bit, it's all right. If you can't do pull-ups or whatever, some gyms will have assisted pull-up machines, meaning that you put weight on your feet or on your legs and they'll push you up to help you out. But remember, the whole point is to challenge yourself, guys. Don't make it too easy. If you have an assisted pull-up and the damn thing is lifting your whole weight and you can do 3 pull-ups without any issues, you're not doing it right. I need you guys to challenge yourself and make it a little hard. Okay, so here we go. Pull up, come over the bar. And that's the other thing. When you grab the bar, do not grip it like this. Bring your thumb over the bar, okay? Gives you better grip, keeps your hands from getting too tired too quick. You can see I'm here. You can either hang your legs or do what I do, which is bend them. And you're gonna bring your chest, basically your chest up to the bar. And when you pull, and I'll show you guys from the front and the back, okay, you're gonna see how when I pull, I contract I bring my shoulder blades together and I pretty much just kind of pinch the lats. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. Up. You bring yourself down nice and slow. Come up. Bring yourself down nice and slow. Let's take a look at it from the back, okay? Okay, next thing on the list is dips, okay? If you have access to rings, I recommend it. Okay, it's, you know, requires you to be more stable and a bunch of other things that are a little bit better for you. But if you don't, regular dip bar is going to work just fine. Okay, a dip bar, and then I'm going to show you guys and girls a little other different way to do dips that are not as hard. Okay, because not a lot of people have the strength to go all the way down. But the important thing, though, again, here we're going to hit the triceps a little bit and a little bit of the lower chest. All right. The important thing is, you know, when you start out and you bring yourself down. You want to bring yourself down to where you're about 90 degrees again, okay? Head is always straight and come straight up, okay? Don't just do this little dip where you barely bend your elbows and you come back up. You're not doing anything. Bring yourself down, okay? So here we go. All right. First thing is you're going to mount the bars. bring yourself up, get yourself stable, 90 degrees. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, so here's a different angle so you can see it from the other. Let me bring the camera down just a little bit here. Very good. Here we go. It takes me about a second to get stable because I just started training with these rings not long ago, but it takes a little practice. Core's tight, 90 degrees. Up, 90 degrees. Up. Okay, simple. Okay, here's an easier way to do dips. Okay, if you don't have access to rings or dip bars, you can use a chair, a bench, doesn't matter. Okay, lower down the camera. There you go. You're gonna lock your elbows, okay, get yourself in position. My feet, you're gonna come across, okay? And here, look straight ahead, down to 90. It's 1, 2, okay? 3. Easy, right? If I want to make it easier, okay, I'm going to bring my feet down. The important thing is when you do these with your feet down, don't cheat. Just because I'm saying this is an easier version, doesn't mean that you need to go with the easier. Challenge yourself, okay? I'm not going to push up with my feet. Don't cheat. Well, feel the weight on your arms. Bring yourself up, all right? Okay, guys. Next thing on the list is called a pike push-up. I've also heard it been called a Chinese push-up. I don't know why they call it Chinese, but I guess the Chinese are just badass at this stuff. It's almost like a diamond push-up, but you're going to see the difference. You know, obviously with a diamond push-up, your body's straight. This one, you're actually going to be doing this with your body. Okay, so the way to start, starting up straight up, you're going to come down to your feet. You're going to take 3 to 4 hand steps. Okay, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. I usually do 3. At this point, I do a diamond, head straight, core's tight, bring yourself down. That's 1. Okay, elbows in. Don't let your elbows go out. 2, 3, and so on. Okay? Okay, hands will be like this in a diamond. If you have a hard time doing the diamond, this far apart. You don't want to go too wide either, okay? You're trying to hit your triceps, a little bit of your front delts, your shoulders. Okay, so again, let's start here. 1, 2, 3. This is where I start. Hands come together like a diamond. Down. 1. You can see my elbows there. Go out a little bit, and don't take them out too much. Don't try to keep them in too much. Right here. 2, 3, and so on. Okay, next thing is called an arm rotation. Okay, we used to do this in the Air Force all the time. I think when I went through special ops selection, we did like 1,000 of them in a couple of minutes. It was insane. Anyways, arm rotations. If you guys pay attention on the workout I gave you, it says 4 count arm rotations, which means that for every 4 rotations you do, that's 1. All right? So in other words, if you're doing 10, that means you're technically going to do 40. All right? The way you do an arm rotation, arms are going to come back straight out to your sides. Retract your shoulder blades a little bit, not too much, okay? Retract your shoulder blades back. So basically, this is me standing straight. Arms come up. I retract my shoulder blades just a little bit. And you're going to do circles, forward. But you see, the whole time I'm keeping my shoulders back. I'm not doing this. That's not good. Here, okay? And basically the count goes 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm doing circles. 1, 2, 3, 2. All right? Once you get to about 5, you're going to stop. 1, 2, and stop. And you're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, 1, and so on. So it looks like this again. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? I stop at 5. So it would be go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 5. And now you go back. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay? You don't need to do big circles. Okay? That's a whole different thing. That's more, when I teach that, like this, yeah, you're getting your shoulders warmed up, but you're also stretching. Here, I'm trying to get you guys to get your shoulders and your rotators and all that stuff really warmed up, especially for chest workouts. and things like that. It's very important that your rotator cuff and your shoulders and all that area just needs to be warmed up, because you will be implementing that. And the last thing you want to do is have weak or cold shoulders during a chest workout. Cool. Okay guys, the next thing on the list is I call it a shoulder jack or shoulder press jack. Like I said, many people have different names for these things. I don't give a shit. I call it a shoulder jack, okay? That way you guys know when you come work out, and if the board says shoulder jacks, you know exactly what to do. What you're basically gonna do is pretty much like a jumping jack. You can either go forward or sideways, okay? It depends. I usually go forward, so basically my feet go forward this way instead of going out. But I'll show you guys 2 ways to do it. On the first part, you're gonna see basically the whole movement, okay? And then I'm gonna show you the footwork, okay? Remember, the whole time, you need to have good posture, okay? So, let's break up this exercise a little bit more complex, so let's break it up a little bit. Alright, first thing you're going to need to do is either grab a barbell, okay? It doesn't have to have weight, trust me. Either a barbell or dumbbells, okay? Once you get the weight up here, okay? All you're really doing, guys, is pretty much just doing this. You're doing a shoulder press. Here, my elbows are in, here. A lot of people do shoulder press this way, okay? Elbows out. I don't want you to do that, not for this exercise. I want you to keep your elbows in, kind of like a thruster, here, okay? I want you to do that. Puts less stress on your shoulders, less stress on your elbows. The movement is going to look like this, okay? I'm going to move this mat before I kill myself. So again, it's kind of like you're doing a jumping jack. You can do it like I said, feet forward like this, or feet out. So it's like doing a jumping jack here, except you're jerking up the weight. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, you can bring the weight. I recommend, a lot of people teach, bring it here and just here. Since it's just a warm up, lightweight, not too heavy, lightweight. Bring it down, okay? So once again, let's break it up. Again, watch my feet. There's 2 ways you can do this. Either this way, or like I like to do it this way. The reason why I like to do it that way is because, again, I do other exercises that you guys will learn later, more powerlifting, like clean jerk and things like that, and it kind of starts teaching you muscle memory on how to move your feet quickly, okay? This is going to get your heart rate up. It's going to warm your shoulders up. Pretty much your whole body's going to be pretty warmed up by the end of that exercise, okay? So here we go. This way. Or either way. Okay. Okay, guys, the next thing is ball push-up. It's just a push-up. Okay, same rules apply. Body has to be straight, head cannot be hanging. Keep your core engaged the whole time. Keep it tight, okay? And what you're gonna be working here is a little bit of your inner pecs, but mainly your triceps. That's what we're going for, okay? So make sure, I'm gonna do this from the front first, okay? I got me one of these balls, and I'll show you guys another way you can do, it's not a ball push-up, it's a diamond or tricep push-up, but if you got a ball, and it has to be sturdy. You can see it's 13 pounds, okay? You're gonna grab on the ball like this. Let me back up real quick. Here, again, back is straight, feet apart. You can go feet like this, guys, and you can get more challenging. You can do this, for core, whatever. Keep it simple right now. So feet apart, okay? You're gonna come down to the ball, put your chest on the ball. See where my elbows went? They went out. But I try to keep them in as much as I can. Straight up, 1, 2, 3. Do not do this. Do not take your elbows out. It will put tremendous amount of stress on your elbows. Not good. You're gonna actually feel your funny bone pop. if you're doing it that way, okay? If you have a hard time doing them again, like I said, you go on your knees, okay? Come down. 1, 2. So let's look at it from the side. Here, body straight, right? Core engaged. Down. 1, lock your elbows. 2, so on. On my knees. Again, body straight. Down. I'm not bringing it to my stomach, guys. Okay? You want to bring it to the middle part of your chest. So here. 1, 2, and so on. Okay? The other option you've got, if you don't have access to a ball, but you want to do some tricep type push-ups, you can do diamonds again. Okay? Diamonds, hands together, try to keep your elbows in. 1. Okay? From the side. 1. If, for some reason, you have a hard time doing a diamond because your elbows, whatever, just do a narrow push-up. Meaning, instead of doing this, and instead of going here, midway half down the middle. Very important, I need you guys to listen. Elbows stay in. Do not take your elbows out. It's bad for your elbows. Here. See my elbows? They stay in the whole time. Okay? Again, elbows stay in. Basically, try to concentrate on doing this with your elbows. Keeping them in. Do not take them out. Okay? Go ahead, push it out. Okay, next thing, if you have it on the list, you have the options of either doing the body pulls, right, for your back, or do what's called a bent over row. You're gonna row with weight, and it's gonna be good for your back, okay? And the way you would do it, of course, we teach it, is gonna be good for your core and all that other good stuff. So anyways, the way you do a bent over row, guys, and I'll show you guys how to do the grip properly. This is what the exercise looks like, okay? I'm going to pick up the weight. I'm going to do what's called an under grip. I'm going to go under. Do not go over. We're doing under grips today, okay? I'm going to go under grip. I'm not going to go too wide. I'm not going to go too narrow. Halfway there, okay? This is what the exercise looks like. I'm going to start here. I'm going to bend over. See, my back is straight. It's not like this. It's not like this. It is straight. And this is the exercise. Okay? Let's look at it from the front. Alright, from the front. So you can see, I'm not going too wide, I'm not going too narrow. Right down the middle. The other thing that's important is when you start rowing the bar, keep it close to your body, meaning close to your legs. Okay, don't let the bar come out, don't push it in too far. Just keep it neutral. So I start here, and then bend down, kind of bend your knees, take your butt out. See how the bar stays close to my legs? And then up. 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, so again, the movement is this. Here, look at my back, it's straight, right? Again, not this, not this. Back straight, okay? I pick up the bar, then I bring it down, close to my knees. Now look what happens to my butt. Nice butt. Anyways, look what happens to my butt, okay? When I bend over, I don't just do this. That's gonna make you bend at the waist. You don't want that, okay? When I bend down, like doing a deadlift, my butt starts to come out, knees bend slightly, now I'm bent, okay? And now this is the movement. 1, 2, 3, and so on. What's happening to my back, if you were to see it, this is it. Here, I bring my shoulder blades back, extend, shoulder blades back, extend, shoulder blades back. Easy as pie. If you don't have access to that, or it's too hard, you can always do a machine where you sit down, right, grab the weight, and row. Same concept, back straight, I pull back, shoulder blades come back. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't keep your I don't even know how you can do it, but some people do it. Keep your shoulders forward, okay? You kind of sit here, retract your shoulder blades, Pull back, hold for about half a second. Pull back, hold for about half a second. Okay, next exercise is one of my favorite ones. Like you can say, I could have a love-hate relationship with this exercise. It's so good for you, it's great, but it sucks. Okay, it's gonna suck for you guys the first time, but trust me, it'll help you guys out. They're called 8-count bodybuilders. Okay, 8-count bodybuilders. Don't forget that. Okay, if you see on a workout you see 8, C and T means 8 count. Okay, this exercise is going to be like a full body movement. Okay, remember how we were talking about functional fitness earlier today? Well, this is one of those exercises that can help you with that. Okay, we're going to hit the chest, we're going to work the legs a little bit, core, and get the cardio really going. Okay, so basically what this exercise is just different movements, but they're 8 counts. So basically there's 8 steps to this movement. It goes like this. You start up standing up, or if you're in the Air Force, pay attention. Yeah, just kidding. Anyways, start up, standing straight, and then you go down. You go 1, that's the first step. Next back, 2, 3, comes the push-up. That's 3, up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 counts. Once again, 1, come down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it from another angle. Alright, so here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the thing is, guys, it's not a race. Do them right. Okay, we want quantity over quality. Okay, so they need to be good. It's no good to you if you're doing them too fast, wearing yourself out, and you're doing bad form. So let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, same concept. My back is straight when I kick back. When I come down, core's engaged. Come up. When I kick out, look at that. My butt does not come up. I don't do this or do this. Butt stays there, here, up, okay? HIIT Fitness, we're here for you.